What's up, Fish Tube? It's Bearded Bob coming at you here. So we're gonna do a quick swap today. We're gonna get a 40 breeder set up in the place of this 20 long. So I gotta drain the water. I take out all the decorations, the filter, and then all the substrate is also going into the 40 breeder. So let's get started. Alright, we're gonna drain the water. Should be a lot of fun. Gotta put this one more forward. Just fine. These rocks out of there. Almost there. Alright, a little different angle here. I'm just about done draining her. A little bit of water left in the bottom. This is my homemade Python siphon there. I do have one of the hooks, but it just kind of blasts the water straight down. It kind of messes up your substrate. So I got this that I built, and I put a longer, I have a little extra piece of tube on it to get down further into the tank, but it works great. I stuck a valve on here so that any water up here will stay in there, but the water that's down here will drip out. Whereas before, anything that was in this entire hook would just drain back out, back into the tank. There's that portion. Alright, so let's take this guy out in all its parts and pieces. Ooh. This guy out. And put this guy in. There's that. Now I've got a bag of this Black Blast brand sandblasting substrate. I'm going to get this rinsed up and get this in the bottom of the 40, and then we'll go ahead and put the rest of the dirt from here. And I'm pretty sure I have another bag of, I've got a partial bag of Brightwell that'll go in there too. This is the, I think it's Rio. It's supposed to be black, but it came in as brown, so this is black fine particle, but it's definitely brown. Alright, let me get this rinsed and I'll get right back to you. So here's what I do. Take a chunk of hose and shove it all the way to the bottom, kind of move it around, get all the really nasty junk that might be in it to float, and then just kind of skim the top, get the rest of this residue and particles out. It's going to make a little bit of a mess in your sink, but it's good, it's cheap, all you do is a little bit of work. Alright, all that stuff's rinsed. Now let's get her into the tank. Stuff is really fine. It's almost like mud when you go to put it in here, but see, the bottom layer is always a little bit better. But this will clot up your tank for a little while anyways, and I'm okay with that. A little bit of work, a little bit of time. Alright, I'll get back to you when this is all drained or all filled in. There you go, that stuff's in and smoothed out. Now we're going to put the top layer down of the old tank substrate from the 20 long. And that's why we put this layer down in here, because there's definitely not enough media to cover everything nicely. So I put this down there, get a good 1.5 inches of bed depth, and this one should give me another inch. Yeah, maybe 3/4 of an inch, we'll see. I'll also put some rocks in there that I got saved up, and get a filter running, get some water in it. Maybe the same thing here. Scoop and dump. Try to make it even. Make it look nice. See you in a minute. Let's fill her up. I should mention that all of my water for the whole house is filtered through 2 little canister filters here, and they're both running a carbon block filter. So I don't have to worry about chlorine being in my water. I can change water right from the tap. Don't have to worry about treating it. I still do sometimes just to be on the safe side, but so think about getting one of these. They're pretty easy to install. You could have a plumber do it, you could do it yourself. They have better kits where you can just do the line going to your sink or whatever you have your hose attached to. So take a look into one of these. So got a couple sponge filters running in it right now. I got new filters coming, I think tomorrow or Tuesday. No, I don't remember. I'll show you those when I get them, and we'll install them together. But right now I'm just going to fill up the rest of this tank, and then I'm probably going to drain it halfway down again one time just to get rid of some of that cloudiness, and then we'll fill it back up. Almost there. As soon as we get to the top, we'll drain about half the water out again and refill it. Alright, so we'll check the TDS for the water real quick. Can you see that? 432. 432, so once we drain this about halfway, a little bit more than halfway, we're going to fill it up the rest of the way with RO water, which is going to take a while, so I think I'll end the video right here, and I'll get back to you maybe a little bit later today, maybe tomorrow, and otherwise, thanks for tuning in, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in part 2.